Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. I was moved by Spirit to do a collective, well actually it's kind of a collective because it's for everybody, but it's a pickle pile reading on what do you need to know right now, because like the energies are so intense, especially with the election and COVID and blah 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 blah. The light workers have been going through, not just the light workers, but the collective, you know. But we've all been going through a huge, huge transformation. Our bodies and cells have been purging old belief systems, old lower density, fear-based realities. It's just been a huge shift in consciousness. I just got out of a sea salt sacred bath. I am like red from head to toe. I took it as hot as I possibly could. So if you're wondering why I look like I am sunburnt, it's just I was flushing out the toxins, guys. I had to clear my field, and Spirit said a lot of my viewers are kind of needing some guidance right now on your spiritual ascension and your journey. So I've done a pick a pile. I wanted I have a new deck, but I'm on the fence on whether or not I want to use it in this pick a pile, or if I want to use it for my 1111. I'm going to do a 1111 live feed, and hold on, guys. I want to check the time. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a live feed and on the 1111. And I just don't know. So I'm going to give her a shout out, and I will decide at the end of this reading whether or not I want to use this deck or save it for the live feed. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. So I got this beautiful new Queen of the Moon Oracle deck by Stacy DeMarco. Okay, and Jasmine. I won't give out last names, but you know who you are, darling. I am so grateful that you sent me this deck. I promised you I was going to use it in my next upload. However, being that it is a Moon Oracle deck, I might just wait and use it for the 11/11 live show, which will be Wednesday, probably around 6 or 6:30. Watch my community tab. I will announce it ahead of time. I'm going to do a channeled message on the 1111 portal and the energies around that. I'm also going to do a collective reading. It's not a moon cycle. However, Spirit might move me to actually do a ritual like we would on the new moon or full moon, because it is a huge energetic portal, especially for twin flames, but not just twin flames. But if you resonate with twin flames, then you probably want to tune in. Okay, so let's bring you down to your choices, guys. Remember, today's reading, I'm going to move these out of the way because I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like I want to save them for a special show. Okay, so we have pile number 1, which is like my beautiful Lumerian crystal with the baby on the side, you know, record keeper, I think is what they call it. But this baby stays on my table or altar at all times. And then this was a gift also from a very dear watcher. She knows who she is. And it's blue fluorite. Might be rainbow fluorite. I see a little purple in it. Okay, and then we have the dragon, what's it called, guys? You know what it's called. Something dragon jasper. So these are your choices. I am so, woo, man, that bath really got me. I did a lot of meditation. So this is all an oracle reading, guys. I'm not going to throw any tarot unless for some reason Spirit says I need to. We're going to just kind of read the energies of the oracles. So take a moment and choose your pile and ask your higher self, what do you need to know right now? Okay. I'm going to move pile number 3 over here, pile number 2 over here, and I need this little piece of paper to write down my time spots. And okay, guys, let's crack her open. If you chose this beautiful Lumerian quartz with the record keeper or the baby on the side, isn't she beautiful? Then your pile is this pile number 1. And let's see, it's going to be a relatively short read, guys, not because you're not worthy of more, but because this is what Spirit moved me to use, these cards, and there weren't a lot. So hopefully we don't need more. Let's take a look. We have obedience. Wow. And I have to tell you, this looks like the Justice card. And right now, this is what I'm feeling in the collective. So my pile number 1's and probably pile number 2 and pile number 3 too, but you know, we won't go there. There's a lot of people who are believing that justice has been served and others who believe that justice has not. And so in the collective is a lot of chaos and confusion at this time around like the election and, you know, whether to believe the COVID numbers or where they are or where they aren't. I'm not going to get into that here because YouTube's being very picky about what creators can use for content. But what I see with this obedience is kind of Spirit's way of saying that trust the plan. Justice is going to be served. Lady Justice is going to even the scales. And so, you know, rioting, no. Upheaval, no. How do we hold space for true justice to be had is, remember, we are creators and we create by our vibration and our belief systems and our focus and attention. So if, you know, as within, so without. So be the change within yourself that you want to see as just in the external, right? I got to clear space, guys. I forgot to, and I'm feeling it. The collective energies are really, really freaking chaotic right now. A lot of hatred, guys. We got to pull all that hatred back because, you know, it's not, nothing is as it appears to be. The light has already won. That's the only thing I will say, okay? Because, like, clearly, free speech is not free anymore. But I will say that my spirit guides say that the light has already won. So if you want to be part of the change that you wish to see, you're going to have to go within and create that space within yourself. Love and light is, you know, the highest vibration. The opposite of love is fear. And this can represent fear for some of the collective right now. If you feel like justice has not been served and you're in a fear-based reality at this time, Spirit wants you to go within and to transmute that back to love and just know that the light is winning, and well, has won is what I heard. So it's a number 12, which is a number 3, which is a very divine number. That is the number of creation and expansion. It's the Father, Son, Holy Ghost, the Mother, Maiden, Crone, the Father, the Son, or the Father, Mother, Son, Daughter, you know, all the 3 stuff. Self-discipline. Oh my God, you guys got obedience and discipline. So, you know, yeah, if you picked pile number 1, Spirit is saying you need to focus on your vibration, okay? How are you out of alignment with the greater frequency of unconditional love, self-discipline? It's a number 5, change. You know, change. I remember my last live, I said that Uranus was creating huge change. You guys have been the initiates and now you are becoming the adepts, right? We are the way showers. We are the ascending souls that are here to help hold the frequency of change. So don't fear it, embrace it, trust the plan. Self-discipline, take care of your body, your mind, your spirit. That's number 3 too, body, mind, and soul, right? Take care of you and trust that the divine will of God is being initiated, is what I'm hearing. Initiated. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? This is all about you. You. Spirit's saying you can't change what's going on out there. All you can change is what's going on in here. Okay? Obedience will be, justice and obedience will be brought to the collective. You need to focus on your own self-discipline and trust your path. Okay? Focus on success. Remember, we create what we focus on. So if you're focusing on failure, if you're focusing on the lower vibration, like fear, injustice, Spirit says refocus your attention back on what you want to experience and not what you don't. Focus on success. Whatever you want to see happen in the collective, you have to focus on how to be a light vibration to match what you are creating. To be fair, look, you got 2 justice cards. You guys are really struggling with something in your life right now. It doesn't have to be collective, but I kind of set my intention that this is a collective read for what's going on in the collective right now. But if there's something very personal going on for you, like in the justice system, if you've been fighting a battle in court or something to do with fairness, Spirit is saying that the scales are absolutely balancing. You've got 2 beautiful cards here. And this one's an 11, this one's a 12, which is a 3 and a 2. So it's almost like this one has a darker connotation. It's almost like you're being asked by Spirit to obey the laws of the universe, right? And in this one, this is the number 11. This is the true balance. This is the change that you want to see in the world coming into a reality when you focus on it, okay? If it's personal, if there's something going on in your life, focus on the good. Focus on your success. Focus on yourself. Focus on self-discipline. We have the green here, which is the heart chakra. Move back into love. Trust your path. Whatever Spirit has shown you is where you are supposed to be at this time. Trust that. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? She-wolf, unleash the wild within. Look at that. Woo! So if you are, I don't like to gender bender, so it doesn't matter if you have a feminine avatar or a masculine. But this is kind of the time where the divine feminine is rising. Oh, and I'm getting the hiccups, which means Spirit's channeling through me. So the she-wolf, unleash the wild within. You need to be on your path. You need to be tuned in, tapped in, turned on to where your guides are divinely leading you to go at this time. Trust your path. Self-discipline, focus on you. Balance is going to be restored. Focus on what you want to achieve. With the she-wolf, it's like they're asking you to take these feelings that you're experiencing, possibly of anger or resentment or unjust, unfairness. Take that and channel it into something productive, like your life path. Like today, I really was feeling the collective. That's why I went and took my sacred bath. I literally soaked in that tub for hours. I didn't even keep track. I don't know how long I was in there. All day, basically. And so I was feeling a little bit triggered by the whole, external world at this time. And so Spirit has moved me to do this pick-a-pile. That's my mission work. My mission work is to help those who are seeking the higher frequencies, the higher realms, to really find that groove, find that that stable, secure place within you. Okay, so this is my calling. This is my gift. What are your gifts? How can you unleash the wild within you in a productive, fair way? By following the laws of the universe and focusing on, seeing the better picture. We have to dream it, guys. We have to dream it. Then we have steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. See, focus on success, focus on love. Spirit is telling you, not everybody has a huge mission. But everybody has the responsibility of returning to unconditional love. It is the template of the new earth, okay? So this is Spirit telling you that you have made so much progress, and they're acknowledging you for that progress in remembering love in your daily activities. Back to love, back to love, back to love. Okay, if you feel like you're angry or resentful or things aren't or if things feel unfair at this time, and you feel like you want to rebel, you don't want to be obedient, Spirit is telling you to please focus on what you want to experience and stop focusing on what is perceived in the collective, because I'm here to tell you all is not as it seems. Okay? So if you're going to unleash these feelings that are within you, try to do it in a loving, stable, successful way and trust the path that you are here on. I'm being asked by Spirit to get you a postcard from Spirit. Oh, look at that. And it came right out too. Let's get you a postcard from Spirit. Dearest you, even though life seems now to be moving full steam ahead, it's a time for you to rest. Allow ideas to flow through you and take root in your heart before they reach your mind. Honor this process by becoming empty to allow for inspiration and the magic of dreaming. Look I told you guys, dream what you want. You might feel lazy or unproductive, but we know better. Just as sleep is a way to recharge before renewal, so are you in a time for dreaming. In this powerful process of co-creation, your soul merges with Spirit in a profound way so you can receive your music directly from Source and play your part in the symphony. Your part, right? Trust your path. You're being invited to bear witness to the great creation and tune into what others can't hear. Nothing is as it seems. We have so many dreams to share with you in the sacred and the invisible. Don't worry, we will wake you when it's time to return with a new dream. No need to set an alarm clock. Loving you always. So, the message for my pile ones is, maybe you've been watching the media. Maybe you've been, mired in some kind of a legal dispute, or you guys will know, okay? You'll divinely know. But Spirit is telling you that, get a rest. Try to shut the TV off. Go for a walk, retune into your heart space. Focus on things that bring you love, joy, and happiness. Tonight, after this video, when my son gets home, I'm getting my canvases and paints out, and I'm going to paint. And I don't care if I just finger paint on the canvas. I'm going to do something creative to refocus my attention, because I also have been kind of feeling this. And it's funny, I normally choose pile number 1 too. So if you're feeling angry, upset, or like justice needs to be served, Spirit's saying relax, take a bath, take a breather, do something creative, refocus your attention inward and get off the treadmill. Everything that is going on has a plan. Spirit has a plan. Nothing is out of order. There is order within the chaos. Okay? I love you guys. Love and light. I am now going to move on to pile number 2. We're at 1945. Okay, pile number 2s. If you chose this blue And I just drew a blank. Shit, guys. Okay, whatever. Thanks, Spirit. It's been one of those kind of days. So, fluorite, blue fluorite. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit guides. You know, sometimes my human mind just kind of ditzes out. By the way, guys, I always forget to promote myself. You know, our numbers grow and then they wane again. And my spirit guides tell me it's the separating of the wheat from the chaff, right? So please make sure you like the videos and you share them if you know people who are on the journey. Okay, because it's very important to get our message out there for those who need it. And if you would like a private reading right now, oh, I forgot to tell everybody. So I'll tell them on the 11/11 also. But I am offering for just a short time, probably till next weekend. I thought Friday, but maybe I'll extend it till Sunday. If you would like a deep dive reading, I'm going to be charging $110.11. So it's 11/11 for this 11/11 portal. I will put it in the description box and in my community tab because I did forget to tell pile number 1. So yeah, reach out if you'd like a private reading. Everything you need is in the description box below. And if you would like to donate a deck, there is a link for my Amazon wish list, okay? All right, pile number 2. Now we're going to get going here. Oh, look at this. Your first card out is Risk. It's a number 4. 4 is about foundations. And this woman is literally just taking a leap of faith. She is just... I'm hearing jumping without a net. Jumping without a net. Follow your dreams. Oh my God, guys. I love the way the cards come out in like a synchronistic way. So this is your throat chakra with your crown chakra. I feel like some of you could be somehow, some way, speakers or teachers or something to do with your throat chakra. And enlightenment, okay? It's a number 13, which is a number 4. You got 2 4s here, guys. This is foundational for you. If there's something that Spirit's been guiding you to do and you've been sitting on the fence or caught up in your thoughts and emotions and not taking a risk, not following your dreams, Spirit is definitely coming through for my pile number 2s to take that leap of faith, you know. Jump without a net is what I'm hearing. You are always divinely supported. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. I feel like my pile number 2s have been sitting around and like procrastinating is what I'm hearing. Procrastination. There could be some fear. Fear of rejection. Fear of failure. Fear of failure. I'm hearing feel of failure. Tongue twister there. But I feel like, look at these pictures. Look at these women. You need to just take that leap of faith. Do something to change your energy. Dance with life. You got 2 of these cards. And I didn't want to take 2, but they kept coming out, so I don't argue too much with Spirit. We have think things through. I'm going to tell you, though, I kind of feel like that's what you've been doing. I think that Spirit's telling you it's time to take the ideas, is what I'm hearing. Take the ideas that you've already been given and organize them to take this leap of faith, okay? Because next we have strengthen your gifts. So whatever it is, some of you could be dancers. It's beautiful. Or public speakers. I'm feeling like you're in the public. But you're definitely on this ascension journey is what I'm hearing. And that there's something that you've been wanting to do. Something you've been dreaming of. And you've been rehashing and hashing and rehashing in your mind. And see, I'm getting the hiccups again. So that's, yeah. So, you know, strengthen your gifts. What are your gifts? And How could you use them in your life to bring you a lot of joy and happiness? It was the scariest thing I ever did when I quit a 9 to 5 job and opened my YouTube channel. And, I didn't quit my job until after I had a foundation too, right? With these 4s you've got, Spirit saying, take that first step. And when you take that first step, you are building a foundation. So think about, plan about, and then take the steps and actions necessary and use what God has given you to share with the world. Oh, we have a number 10. This is like, for me, this is like the death card. Regeneration. I mean, it almost looks like there has been like a volcanic eruption that, burnt something to the ground. It's like, it feels to me almost like the phoenix rising from the ashes, regeneration. For some of you in pile number 2, I feel like you really have been told by your spirit guides to rebuild something, because like maybe with the shutdown and the COVID or whatever, maybe what you did for a living has been deeply affected and kind of burnt to the ground, or something in your life. And so there's an opportunity here for you to take the foundation that you've built or that Spirit has given you and regenerate, rebuild, start from where you know is secure and foundational, and take that first step. It's a 10, guys. 10s are the number or the vibration of the number 1. It's endings and beginnings. So whatever is dying, let it die. Let it go. Move away from it. Trust the plan is what I'm hearing. Ooh, and then we have snake, shed old skin. See, you guys are going through a rebirthing process. You are shedding your old belief systems. This is beautiful. It's like you're emptying out. It might be very uncomfortable, or has been, but I'm hearing that you guys are doing it beautifully, and that, you've got new gifts, you've got new visions, you have a lot of new energy here in which you can rebuild with. Shed what doesn't serve you. I'm kind of seeing a lot of you resisting. I'm hearing resisting what you know is Spirit's divine will for you. Okay? Relationship. We have your primary relationship is with yourself and Spirit. And every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. So if that resonates, because I'm going to tell you something. When I went through the awakening, it was some scary shit, guys. I was so mired in my religious beliefs, Christianity, that when I had my awakening and my belief systems changed, right? The snake, I shed those old belief systems. They no longer served my higher self. I mean, a lot of the teachings do, but a lot of them have been hijacked, right? Anything that feels fear-based is not God. It is not love. It is not creator source, right? And so part of the deconstruction of your physical, mental, spiritual bodies is, in the awakening, is shedding the old skin. And for me, I got new gifts. And I had to implement a plan on how to raise my vibration. I am a teacher, right? I mean, you guys don't have to be like me. I'm just using me for an example. And so, just recently, all of my relationships just kind of fell away. It was like the people I thought I loved and the people I thought loved me, they kind of showed their true colors, and they weren't who they claimed to be. It was like I was giving, and nobody was really giving back. And so when you go through the ascension and when you go through the awakening, you really do lose a lot of relationships. And that can be very scary and it can feel very lonely, right? And so Spirit is telling you to take a risk, follow your dreams, dance with life, put a plan into action, strengthen your newfound gifts, and you will attract your soul tribe, is what I'm hearing. When you get right within yourself, when you get your vibration cleaned up and restored and rebuilt, when you are vibing at a much higher rate, remember, everything is frequency. There are going to be friends and family and relationships, could be love relationships too, where you were a vibrational match because you attract not what you want, but who you are, what you believe. And so when those belief systems get challenged and new belief systems come into your life, you raise your frequency, and then those around you have a choice. They can kind of rise to meet you, right? Or they can fall away. Never dim your light to fit in. Okay? So that's the message I'm getting from my pile number 2s. I want to get you guys a postcard from Spirit. Just one, please, Spirit. Just one. Thank you. All right. Dearest you, the common sayings, be in the world but not of it, and wear the world loosely. Wear the world loosely refers to the need to be engaged with life while not being attached to specific outcomes. Do not take this world too personally, for you are one of many co-creators here to play, and we have many ideas about how all this should play out. Just know the outcomes don't matter as much as the presence you bring to each experience and how you let yourself flow through life. There is a real freedom in knowing and accepting this. So will you wear the world loosely, or will it straitjacket you? It is your choice. Whatever happens, have the courage to keep trying to live as you were meant to. And when it comes to manifesting, don't worry about the how or even the why. We have that covered. Everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Spirit has a plan. Okay, so I kind of feel like you guys have been, really procrastinating because you're fearful of releasing the old and embracing the new. And so Spirit is telling you, be in the world, not of it. And trust that you are divinely supported, and all of these changes and ascension symptoms and things that you've been going through are really there to reinforce you and to lift you up, rather than tear you down. Okay, so I hope this resonated for my pile number 2s. I love you guys. I told you it wasn't going to be as long as they usually are. Look at 333 for pile number 3. All right, moving on. I love you guys. If you want a private reading, please reach out. Okay, my pile number 3s. I want to bring in a quick announcement. I forgot to do it for pile number 1, but I am going to do a live feed on Wednesday, probably between 6 and 6:30. Watch my community tab so that so you can know exactly when I'm doing it. I'm thinking that I'm going to do the 11:11 portal kind of like I do the new and full moons. I might do a ritual, a channeled message for the 11:11 portal. If you resonate with being activated on your ascension through a partner, which could be a sacred ascension partner, a twin flame, sacred soulmate. They have so many different titles, but really titles don't matter. Just please tune in, because I think there will be a message there for you. And I'll probably take some super chats at the end, and hopefully, because Mercury is now direct, we won't have it shut off right at the end. Okay. All right. So by the way, Amy, if you're watching, I have made your video for your question that you paid for during that. I just haven't uploaded it yet. I will get that to you as soon as humanly possible. All right, guys, pile number 3. What do we have? Individuality. Oh, this is a number 11 too. Okay, so you are special, is what I'm hearing. Of course, everybody is special, right? But for whatever reason, you guys might actually be my twin pile. I'm not sure. We'll take a look here. But individuality, you guys stand alone, is what I'm hearing in your vibration. Next, we have strength. So you guys got 2 of these cards. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Yeah, strength. So you guys need to have, what I'm hearing is Spirit has given you a lot of new resolve in your life. And you found some new renewed, is what I'm hearing. Renewed strength around who you are. And it's kind of like I see you guys removing a mask and honestly stepping into your authenticity. And it's like people pleasing might have been something that you were, or codependence might be something you struggled with, but now you are finding a way to embrace who you are and loving yourself as an individual, is what I'm hearing. Perseverance. Look at that heart chakra. Boom, boom. Background and the Merkaba. It is a number 4, guys. You've got 4 and 11, which are my twin flame numbers. It's 11, 11, right? The 4, like the 4 of Wands. So I just see you guys becoming so much more grounded and rooted like this tree, right? Grounded and rooted in your individuality. All of the things that used to make you set apart and feel unloved, unwanted, different, right? You're now learning to love and accept about yourself. And you really had to persevere. This was not easy for you. It took a lot of strength, is what I'm hearing. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. So I'm hearing that you guys have gone through a really, really huge transformation. And so many changes have come through, you know, like you've been through the purge, the dark night of the soul, the you know, all of it, guys. I've been there, done that. And so it's time for you to rest, is what I'm hearing. If you resonate with the twin flame journey, that's also something that's really been channeled to me by my spirit guides, especially if you're a divine feminine. You need to have the strength to pull back and do you for a while. Persevere. Sometimes it's like going through a detox, right? But it's time for you to just retreat, rest, and be held, and focus on you, is what I'm hearing. Be of service. This is so beautiful. This is like all of it in a nutshell. You know, how can you refocus your attention on you is by being of service. I know that sounds counterintuitive, right? It's like, how am I focusing on me if I'm serving others? Well, the truth of the matter is when you're serving others, you are serving self. Everything is God. God is everything, okay? The Alpha, the Omega, everything that was, is, and ever shall be. And so you've gone through a lot of lessons and you have raised your vibration. You are now, it's like I'm seeing that you were untethered from an old belief system, an old energy, an old frequency. And now with this strength card, you have found your new tethering. You are now grounded into the new energies that you have been just mired with, is what I'm hearing. You guys need to rest, okay? Be of service. Focus on you and focus on love. And spread that light and love out into the world. Look at this beautiful heart chakra. You guys are just opened up. Then we have message in a bottle. Okay, so I don't know. I didn't toss any tarot, but if you're dealing with the Pisces, this for me is Pisces energy. It's Neptune energy, right? Pisces are dreamy. They're not conventional. They don't pick up the phone. They don't, sometimes text. A lot of times it's very telepathic. It's like a telepathic message. For those of you who are not dealing with a certain person, then this is you listening to your spirit guides, getting the messages through signs and synchronicities, through numbers, through spirit animals, and just like billboards and license plates and whatever. Spirit definitely has guided you, my pile number 3. Your guys' number was 333, by the way. And your pile number 3, that's the pile of creation, right? Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Mother, Maiden, Crone, body, mind, spirit. I mean, everything is expansion and creation in the number 3. So be aware and mindful of the signs and synchronicities at this time, because you will be getting a message either in the physical or in the spiritual realm at this time. We have elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. I'm telling you, you guys are my twin flame pile. I'm just saying. Drop me a comment down in the bottom if you're a twin flame and this you picked pile number 3. Okay, because the twins are actually here to heal the karma and the ancestral patterns. And your elders are very, very, this could be elders too, with this message in a bottle. They are helping you at this time, you know, to be in service to the planet. You guys are my light workers. You are the new, you hold the new templates, right? So yes, a lot of ancestral patterns have to be cleared and healed in this process. So if you need help with that, guys, reach out. I'm doing a deep dive. It's usually $125, but for probably till next Sunday, I'm offering it for $110.11. Okay, so that's 1111. It's a magical number, and I can honestly help you guys with ancestral patterning if you are struggling with that. Okay, then we have protection, guardian. Drop your shields. Okay, so Spirit is telling you that if you have been guarded, if you're guarding your heart, if you're, you know, resisting in any way, shape, or form, for you to be open to receive messages and guidance from beyond, drop your shields. Your guardians will take care of you. You are always divinely protected. And you have spirit warriors here to replenish you, deep replenishment, to hold you. Remember, rest, retreat, and be held. Oh, look at, and this is beautiful too. So we have ask. Ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is your free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. So make sure, guys, that you are talking to your elders. You are calling in your guardians. You are asking your angels and spirit team to support you at this time, because it looks like you're going through a huge heart chakra awakening, and it's been difficult, right? And you've got new gifts, is what I'm hearing, that are coming online that you are supposed to be using for the collective. All right, so let's get you a, oh, look at that, first pull. This is a postcard from Spirit by Colette Baron Reed. We have, Dear You, there is a balance between activity and rest. Look, you're being told to rest. Ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you're faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is to surrender to non-resistance. Remember, drop your shields. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life. Go with the flow. See, message in a bottle too. This is watery energy, right? Go with the flow, and in no time you'll reach what you have your heart and hope set on. Heart chakra too. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will redirect the currents. When it's time for a greater effort, you'll know exactly when you'll need to work those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow cycles of your life, but as you develop your skills, look, be of service, your new skills. Affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we're right there with you. Our little umbrella drinks, smiling at your success. Love you so very much. So pile number 3, remember, you are divinely supported, you're divinely guided, and it's okay to take a rest. And if you are my twin flames, if you do resonate with being a divine feminine, you know, work on clearing those ancestral patterns, especially things like distorted feminine energies, like codependency, neediness, victimization, abandonment issues. Those are very, very, very deeply rooted in the DNA, and our cells are purging all of those denser energies so that we can be on this ascension and move into, strength and authenticity. I just feel like my pile number 3s, you've got a little bit of shadow work left to do, but Spirit says you don't have to build Rome in a day. When you feel tired, when you feel exhausted, rest. You've got 2 rest cards here, a deep replenishment. And then this one says there's a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow, right? And don't forget to call in your ancestors and angels and spirit guides to help you. But be open to receive with this message in a bottle, and drop your shields. Some of you guys need to open up and be willing to tap in and hear the guidance that comes to you, okay? All right, guys, I love you. I hope this resonated, and watch my community tab because I will be doing a live show on Wednesday. I haven't determined yet whether it's going to be at 6 or 6:30. Also, I am running the 11/11 special for a deep dive. If you would like a deep dive, the deep dives, guys, you never know what you're going to get. Spirit never shows me what anybody's going to get. We just open lines of communication. We start talking. I get to know you. And your guides will guide me through what healings you need to have, what revelations you need to hear, and I will channel directly for you. We also toss cards. We look at your Akashic. I do energy balancing just by talking to you. I don't know how it happens, but people tell me all the time that when they're done with a 2-hour deep dive with me, that they just feel so much balance and light and love, and a lot of things just kind of shift in their energetic body, okay? So if you would like to do a 2-hour deep dive with me, make sure you reach out during the special. It saves you, gosh, $15, almost $15, $14 and like 88 cents or something, I don't know. But anyhow, math is not my forte. Reach out, guys. It's an opportunity for you to save some money and to get the healing and clearing that you need, and channeled messages specific to your journey and where you're at. Okay? Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Let me know if it resonated, and I will see you guys on the other side. Namaste.